buff weka used to roam the Canterbury and Otago high country, but sadly, thanks to introduced baddies, that's no longer the case. The islands of Lake Wānaka provide a safe and comfortable home for our buff weka. They have their own aviary, they even have their own personal ranger. And still, that's not enough to keep them at home.
Masses of the people moving, movement in a positive vibration, working and learning together.
The buff weka disappeared from the South Island about 1920, and fortunately someone had taken some birds over to the Chatham Islands before that. So there's a thriving population over there, and we decided a few years ago to go and take some from the Chatham Islands, bring them over to Te Peka and get them established back into Otago where they used to be. Immediately, there was about 3 or 4 birds that left the island and headed straight for the Chatham Islands.
Weka have an amazing homing instinct, like a carrier pigeon. We've had weka that have swum between Codfish and Stewart Island, which is across a pretty rough stretch of water, and that's about 2 to 3 kilometres. So if they get an idea in their heads that they're out of here, that's it, they're gone.
We're actually out here to try and catch the older chicks. We think are about 8 to 10 weeks old. So at that stage we catch them and usually transfer them into an aviary that we've got out here, and we feed them for another 4 to 6 weeks, and then we transfer them to other islands. We've done 1 island in Lake Wānaka and 2 islands in Lake Wānaka, and now we're looking at a mainland site to put them in.
So these ones down in here, are they a family?
Yeah, that one there that we can see, that's the male, the adult male, and he's been here since we transferred the birds over from the Chatham Islands. So he could be up to 10 years old, that bird. And the chick that's with him, that's about a 4-week-old chick. We've had a few problems with rats over on this part of the island.
How do the rats get over here?
They swim across the narrowest point, which is about 150 metres.
Okay.
Weka will swim across there no problem if they're not happy here. The other thing is we get predators from the mainland swimming across here. So stoats, they can swim that distance no problem, and unfortunately rats can do the same.
So you keep traps along the side here?
Yeah, we keep traps all around the perimeter of the island.
And have you had anything else swim over?
Yeah, we've actually had a cow swim over, yeah.
Real estate in central Otago is going through the roof, and there are not many of us that could afford our own island in Lake Wānaka, so the buff weka have really got it made. They've got their own aviary, their own personal rangers, their own island. What more could a protected species ask for?
No.